Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Turning out to be a busy day.
Yes. Very
Are
much.
you working on no shave here?
Just trying to be like you, Nick. It won't last.
Got the same amount of gray too.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Hey,
Time,
sorry.
time for the Grecian formula. All right. We're going to kick this off. Glad everybody could join us today on a wild Friday in downtown Columbia. For those that are thinking about driving downtown, don't. It is a zoo out there today for various reasons, which I'll get to in a few minutes. So anyway, we got still people checking in, but we're gonna rock and roll. Welcome to it's the 10th of November. I can't believe it's the 10th of November. This is absolutely crazy. There are only 51 days left in the year. For those that really care, it's also National Vanilla Cupcake Day. You got to go grab one. Listen, there's also today, big day today for a couple of things, but on this date in 1969, one of my favorites, Sesame Street, debuted today on PBS. So happy birthday to the old Sesame Street. And while we are celebrating, thank you. Look, while we're celebrating today downtown, Veterans Day is actually tomorrow, but Armistice Day was actually started in 1919 on 11/11. It was actually the first anniversary of World War I. And it wasn't until Dwight Eisenhower in 1954 renamed it Veterans Day. And so we're appreciative of all the vets out there. But if you're downtown, feel free to walk out on Sumter Street, 11 o'clock. The largest Veterans Day parade in the Southeast will be held. It's actually really, really special. So I urge everybody to go out there and check it out. But just know that if you are driving downtown, Sumter Street is closed. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna bore y'all in tears today on some national economic stuff, just because I really think it's cool. So over the last several months, the last couple of years since COVID, demand has been up for products and services, but that started waning since 2001, which has caused some of the problems economically. What we're seeing now is something else playing out, which is kind of interesting. There's trade tensions building up between China. Like we need any more tension in the world, but whatever. We are seeing some tensions rise as it relates to exports. And China is, they were in the build-up mode. They were obviously US and other markets were buying stuff online. They were building and building and building. And now demand's waned. Their economy is in trouble. And so what they're seeing and what they're able to do, they've done this in years past, is using government subsidies to prop up those manufacturing plants. And then basically they dump their prices are a lot cheaper than what we can build them. So the US has put some tariffs in place for steel just in the last week. But you're also seeing they're dumping EV automobiles in Europe right now and solar panels. So if you're in the market for solar panels, it might be a good time because the prices have come down dramatically. But because China is kind of trying to prop up their economy on our backs, which is just it's kind of interesting. All right. IRS is raising inflationary index by 7.1%. So they're raising all your lines. So if you're at the 25, 28, 32, 37%, they're lifting those rates up by 7% just to adjust for inflation. So that'll be kind of interesting to see how that plays out for next year. Home sales for my realtor friends, I'm sorry, South is a little bit better if we can find houses to sell, but home sales dropped another 15% in September year over year. Again, which is we've seen that slide for the last year and a half, but it is slow. If you more people, I was reading an interesting article today. More people are not buying homes because of the pricing and retooling those dollars. Some are using it for entertainment, some are paying off debt, but some are remodeling. So you're going to see a bunch more remodeling. If you're trying to get a contractor, it's hard to find. It may get harder to find. But on that note, mortgage rates dropped 25 basis points this past week. So maybe that means they're leveling out. I don't see any more rise in interest rates and mortgage rates anytime soon. That's good. All right, what other boring things can I talk about? This ain't boring. This is crazy. Do we have any pilots? I didn't think so, but whatever. Airlines right now are offering FedEx and UPS pilots a $250,000 signing bonus for them to come work for the airlines. If you notice, if you've flown anywhere recently, they're always backlogged. There's not enough pilots. And so these small regional airlines are having to ground flights just because they don't have enough pilots. Well, with demands and goods being cooled off, that market's cooled off. There are not enough flights on FedEx and UPS as there were a couple of years ago. So they're trying to get people to migrate over back to the commercial airlines. So unbelievable. So really it's $175,000 signing bonus. If you stay another year, it's another 50. Imagine that, huh? $250,000 signing bonus. Wow. Pretty crazy. All right, let's see. Let's hit closer to home. Another big announcement today. USC is making an announcement on renaming their law school today. That'll be held at 11 o'clock, same time as the parade, right downtown. So that's big news for them. It's in the upwards of $10 million or more to get the signing name signed for the law school. So good for them. Also this morning, the vice president actually should be landing right now in CAE to come and file paperwork for the president. More reason not to travel downtown today, but she'll be out. She'll be in and out. But so if you see a bunch of sirens and a motorcade, it is just wait for the VP. That's great. Let's see what else we got going on. Big news this week was elections. Obviously, municipal elections are held in off years, and not too many surprises, actually. Congratulations to Tyler Bailey, who is going to be taking over the at-large seat for Howard Duvall in the city of Columbia. Good race against he and Jesse Bullard but Tyler won handedly. Also, Will Brennan, speaking of winning handily, won 84% of the vote in District 3 seat for City of Columbia. Congrats to my friend Tim Miles over in West Columbia, won handedly over in West Columbia. And then we have some seats that are still up to grab in I guess the city council race in Lexington, and mayor unopposed race for mayor in Lexington. Hazel Livingston won that seat. So look forward to working with her. I'll tell you what we're seeing that play out, and you're going to see this in the next few cycles is, and we've talked about it a little bit, this anti-growth movement. A lot of folks are frustrated, and so they're making a push for local offices to curb some of the growth. And so you'll hear more about that later on, but you're seeing that play out all over the region. You've seen this in Charleston, you've seen it in Greenville. Greenville had the mayor there, Knox White, an old friend of mine from years ago, has been mayor since 1996, I think. He announced that this would be his last race, but had the stiffest competition he's had since 19 or since 2000. But again, it's all anti-growth stuff. So, all right, let's think of other things that are going on. Schools are playing out here in Columbia. So I put a statement out last week on schools and just thought I'd give y'all a background on that a little bit, just for if anybody asks, because I'm getting a lot of questions. Schools drive costs here in Richland County. 62% of your tax bill goes to paying for schools, and there's some frustrations with one and for two. And one way that we could get around that, I don't say get around it, but one way to lower our tax bill is to look at alternative ways that we educate our kids. Educating kids is a priority. Should be a priority for everybody, because really not only is it an education, but it's also tomorrow's workforce. Now we're going to have a workforce shortage for the next decade at least, and we need an educated workforce. So we're Senator Harpootlian, Congressman Clyburn all talked last week about possibility of merging school districts. Pros and cons, obviously, to that, but I just want to put everybody out. I am all for any way that we can see a better product, better education of our kids across the district, not just in one school district, but across all districts. We've got to rising tides lift all boats, and we've got to do that. And so I'm encouraging our elected leaders to think long-term, think strategically, and let's figure out a way that we can educate kids in an effective manner, but also be efficient about it. So happy to take questions about that if you would, if you have any there. All right, I'm wrapping up because I want to hear what y'all. I've got a couple things on the Vista Lights next Thursday night down in the Vista. Love to see everybody down there for that as they light the tree. I cannot believe it's Christmas season already. They put this tree at the State House this week as well. 'Tis the season. So it's funny how all the retail stores, November 1, the day after Thanksgiving, just clears out all the aisles, and then come the Christmas stuff. So game on, ready to see it rocking and rolling. All right, I'm gonna open it up. I know y'all have something good for me today. So instead of me calling on somebody please feel free to volunteer anything good happening with y'all or your organizations. Y'all are gonna force me to call on people. All right.
Hey, Carl, it's Rebecca from the Red Cross. I know
morning.
you called me out last
I'm
time,
gonna go call you out on this one.
but I'm going to go ahead and share that our biggest blood drive that we do in South Carolina is next week. Carolina Clemson Blood Battle, and it is all over campus at South Carolina at USC, and we'd love to have people come out and support. Clemson's won the last 2 years, and it's really hard pill for me to swallow. So I'm really hoping Carolina wins it this year. But it's a great blood drive, and we really, really need the blood for our hospital partners.
Great, thank you for that. And
Thank you.
big game coming up in 2 weeks. Clemson's got a game. It's both teams play this weekend for Veterans Day and military appreciation games at both schools. So good luck to them.
Yeah, must win for Carolina for sure.
Must win for Carolina, and Clemson's got Georgia Tech. So anyway, it'll be fun. Thank you for that. So everybody roll up your sleeves and give a little blood. All right, who's next?
Hey, good morning. This is Diana Kelly with Furniture Services and ACRS. We are doing collection for a local charity, Galatians 6:2. We are collecting canned goods, anything winter clothing for our people in need in the area. So if anybody would like to donate some food or clothing items, please visit us at the furniture store. We are located at 620 Spears Creek Church Road of the Elgin side. We would appreciate any donations to help out like I'm saying, the charity that we are partnering up to do the collection.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Tell Looper I missed him this morning.
Will do. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Carl, it's Charlotte Hodge at Blue Cross.
Hey there, Charlotte Hodge from Blue Cross. How are you?
Doing well, thanks. I just wanted to remind everybody that it is open enrollment season for health insurance. A lot of businesses renew their health insurance this time of year, and Blue Cross has some special benefits available for chamber members exclusively. So if anybody has any interest in learning a little bit more about what that means, I would love to speak with you.
Absolutely. And we appreciate that partnership. It's huge for us. And we are excited about some new offerings this year. So feel free to give us a call Charlotte, but we're happy to help out too. I think there's a link on our webpage as well. All right. Anybody? Y'all didn't have enough coffee this morning, apparently, or either that or had an extremely late night last night, or both. Louis.
Hey, Carl. This is Richard Robinson with Rave Insulation.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning. Good morning. I recently joined the chamber, and I'm, having a lot of success with connections through the chamber and stuff. And I just wanted to, say thank you. And also, I'm a technology installer, and we are doing after Black Friday special on TVs, installations, and technology installations. So I just wanted to put that out there. I'll be updating my website with that. And I guess I'll get with the chamber also to see if I can put that on the website as well.
Absolutely. And put your contact information in the chat right here for anybody that needs it.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey, thanks so much.
I can go. Hi, everyone. I'm Erica Lake. I work at USC in the College of Hospitality, Retail, and Sport Management. And in one of my roles, I'm the Director of Corporate Engagement. And so we help connect organizations with our students, whether that's for internships or full-time roles. And so we do have an expo coming up on February the 7th. So I would encourage you guys to save the date. We'll have that event at the Colonial Life Arena. But just wanted to say hello, and I look forward to getting to know you guys more.
Great. Thank you, Erica. And listen, we would love to promote that event for y'all as well. So if you don't mind shooting us an email, all the details, we'll get it up on our website as well.
Excellent. Will do. Thanks.
Great. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. All right. I'm snooping around for somebody that's trying to be shy. All right. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Anybody else got anything? If not, it's parade time. It's time to avoid traffic, but I hope y'all have a great weekend. I appreciate y'all coming and checking things out today with me and having a cup of coffee. We're going to do this, keep doing it once a month, the second Friday of every month right here, same bat channel. Feel free to come check us out, any of our events. Everything's on the website. And I hope y'all have a great, beautiful weekend, wonderful fall weekend. And please, if you're driving on the interstate, for the love of Pete, please stay in the right lane unless you're passing. All right. That's my PSA for today. Y'all be good. Stay safe. We'll see you again. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Bye.